What up, y'all? It's your boy Crypto 420 stepping in. You see it. We looking at drip. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my little backstory before I get into it too much. This is really the first time that I'm doing a live video. So a little bit about me getting into drip. I joined drip November of 2022. I think it was on November the 17th. Um, I found out about drip. I believe it was like in March. I found this dude at my old job, and he started telling me about drip. I was in a Dogecoin miner, and I had just got my helium miner, and I had set it up, and I was mining helium, and he started telling me about drip, how the token is at $85 and it's supposed to go up. Its all-time high was like $198 or something like that, and I had my ears open. So I kind of waited a little bit to see how drip would do, and I say by November it went from $85 in March, I believe, of 2022 down to $2.97 in December of 2022. And I was in acknowledgement of the bear market situation, because I was dealing in cryptocurrencies already, and helium had went from $50 all the way down to, I believe it was like $3, and then it went down to like $1 and some change, and now helium just rebounded to like $2.10. So I thought that I was, sniping. I thought I was on my sniper mode, and me getting in at $2.97. Shortly, it would be going up, and I have a lot more room of positive than negative. Well, we see the price at 7 cents, 6.9. Um, it has dropped substantially. My $2,000 investment looks like $238 now. Um, I'm just gonna say I find a division in the community. You have one part of the community that has made a lot of money off of drip, and you have another part of the community that hasn't gotten the money that they've put in back off of drip, and it causes a hostile environment. Some people would say that the small bag holders are not operating properly, and the small bag holders would say that the large bag holders are not operating properly. It's just a finger pointing game right now. The larger holders are saying that it is a cleansing going on, that the smaller people are getting weeded out because they have bad drip behavior, and the smaller people are saying that the price is falling because of the bad drip behavior that was taken all along, that really just came to the forefront, and people were wondering why their investments were dwindling away. So right now people are trying to get some of their investment back. um, I'm on that end where my shit's looking like $2.38, and some people would tell me that I just didn't invest into drip enough. I've only been in drip 9 months, and I think I've put in a decent bag in drip. If it was doing like I intended it to do, I probably would have put in a lot more money. But um, for me to keep putting money into something that's draining my money, it's kind of asinine. And someone is telling me that the price doesn't matter, but when I'm looking at $238.80, and I know I had put in damn near $2,000, um, I'm down $1,800 almost, like 1,700 and some change on my investment. So, and this is not my first time investing. I have private stock in some artificial intelligence, and the stock split 7 to 1, and I'm waiting on it to split one more time. And if it splits again, I'll just say it'll be a great day. Um, my thoughts are that drip could do for um, another contract. I had brought the idea into one of the chats, and the idea wasn't really taken um, in the best light. But I think that drip needs a drip whale, a contract that is set up to where, you know, it accepts drip, it buys drip, it sells drip. The least amount of drip in the system, it goes around and it buys drip off of these platforms to levitate drip. And when there's a scarcity of drip, it releases drip to be bought. People can uh, use the drip whale as an exchange, and maybe it could give them a 5% incentive to offset the 10% taxation, and that could give some incentive for people to use the drip whale versus selling on pancake swap or on any of these other dexes. um, it's just turning into it's turning into all hell. People are trying to figure out where's the up. um, I really think that some people behind the scenes were strategically thinking, and everything that's happening right now was planned. I find it hard to see the price of drip fall so much in so little time. I haven't even had time to really think about my investment before I started losing money on it. And people are concerned with extra drip in other people's wallets. And I think that the price falling is um, a defense mechanism to try to get people to sell off all of their drip that they were holding. And the moment that everyone sells off all of their drip, and the majority of those wallets are at zero, um, people are going to start back investing into drip. Um, I don't really know, it's just a guess, but I mean, there has to be some type of solution to the situation. It can't be a blame one group and then we blame this group. It's you guys' fault. No, it's you guys' fault. I think it's a mixture of uh, bad drip behavior all around, from the top to the bottom. The top is mad at the bottom because the bottom is selling at the bottom, and the bottom is mad at the top because they could have sold more responsibly at the top to where we wouldn't be at the bottom. So it's really like a blame game, and people are just looking for any way to get out of this headache. Either the price goes up or they're cashing out. But I mean, you see people are still buying drip. As I'm online right now, it went from 6.9 cents up to 7 cents, and it went from $238 back to $240. So we see that people are investing into drip. I think it just takes more. And if we had a whale that did not concern itself with the selling of drip, but it was more about the buying of drip, and that would kind of set the tone for when people go to sell drip, it wouldn't affect the price as much. Let's just say this drip well had 3 million drip. I mean, around this price, that's probably like $240,000 somewhere. And for this drip well to be holding 3 million drip, somebody going on the market and selling 1,000 drip, it really wouldn't affect the price. But, you know, there's so much drip out there on the market that the more drip that gets sold, the more that the price goes down. Um, People are speaking of liquidity pools and things like that. Um, I know I was watching some old videos from some of the drip YouTubers, and I was seeing things like Bee Farm and all of these staking platforms and farming platforms that were, for drip, supporting drip, other developers developing things for drip, and drip using its token on that platform. And I think that that kind of took away our essence when we got away from that. The more that you can spread your money around is the more that your money can be worth. The only way that the American dollar gains its value is the way that it is traded and used and exchanged. And the more that it is used and exchanged is the more value that it obtains. Um, I think more staking and farming platforms should come out like that, that Forex and Forex's team backs, and they have no problem putting drip into those platforms. Maybe some developers that are part of the drip community could like develop a staking platform strictly that pays out drip. I mean, maybe you put in drip and it pays you out BUSD and BNB. I don't know, but I'm just the new guy on the block. I've only been in drip for 9 months. Um, my wallet, it says that it should be maxed out in like 210 days. Um, I just want to ask you guys, do you guys think that drip will make it 210 days so I could max out my wallet? And if it was still here in 210 days, what would be the price of drip? Um, Everyone is here for the same reason. We're trying to make money. Um, I doubt people just want to give their money away uh, to a system. So, yeah, I'm just trying to find a solution. I think everyone is trying to find a solution. I listened to Stunner Breezy's video today. Apparently, he's trying to find a solution. Watched Ray's video. He sacrificed 140,000 drip. Looks like he's trying to find a solution. Um, I mean, maybe people can um, put their pride to the side, and the community can finally get back together and figure out what should we do as a community to help the price go up. Because the thing that I'm noticing is, by the community being separated, it doesn't make the investments better. It makes the investments worse. You have one group calling the other group fudders, and I just I just learned what that terminology was. I just see a lot of hatred. You know, my rap name is King Lyrics, and the first time that I went on to Ray's chat and I went to comment about Drip, I heard him say King Lyrics. This fool can't even spell lyrics. It's Lyrics. And I have a Z at the end of my name, and I just do that for me. And when I heard the gentleman say that, from that point in time, he started hating on all my comments, and out of nowhere, I became a fudder. I've never really said anything bad, It wasn't until I started becoming called it wasn't until I was started to be called a fudder to where I really started asking people what was FUD. And people are like, it's when you talk bad about an investment that you have money in. And I don't necessarily think that I talk bad about drip. um, I try to promote people to think of it in a 720-degree aspect, because that's how I think of everything. Nothing is 360 degrees, it's actually 720 degrees. um, but I mean, the blame goes out so much. And you know it seems as if you can't ask a question about your investment. The moment that you ask a question about your investment, you're being ridiculed and put into a category where no one knows you. No one is showing their face or meeting up, so no one can actually prove what they are saying through these megabytes and these platforms that they elevate themselves on. um, I just think that the blame game is not needed. you know um, I was banned from the Animal Farm chat. I was banned from the Drip chat. And I don't recall saying anything bad about Animal Farm or Drip. When I was in the Drip chat, I mentioned something about Bee Farm. And shortly after that, I didn't see myself in the Drip chat anymore. And the Animal Farm chat, I was speaking about an update that we were waiting on. And I was just, I was kind of frustrated. And through my frustration, I got kicked out of the chat. Because someone is frustrated about an investment that they put their money in, I don't technically necessarily mean that they are a fudder. No, they are frustrated. And people who are one-sided because you have made the money already in a platform, you cannot then tell someone that they are negative, because you are the only one that's making the money and they are losing money. So, the thing with a Ponzi scheme is someone has to make money and someone has to not make money. And people want to say that Drip is not a Ponzi scheme, but then some say that it is. Some say that it has Ponzi-nomics, but it's not really a Ponzi. I have no referrals. Um, and the way people are telling me how you win is to get referrals. That means to bring someone in and to take from them or the system. And I don't think those referrals are actually helping the system. It's actually money that is needed to help the system. That's why I've never brought anyone underneath me. I have people that I talk to about Drip and they want to get into Drip, and I tell them, well, I don't want to bring you into something that is a downhill slope, because when you lose your money, I don't want you to turn around and blame me. I've already sacrificed mine, and I'm so deep in the game that I can't pull it all out. I'm stuck. And when you think about things like the Animal Farm, I bought dogs and pigs just like everyone else, and people would tell me that I just bought it at its height because I was so fixated on the hype. I knew nothing about Drip or Animal Farm until um, I didn't find out about Animal Farm until November, because it was closed pretty much the whole year. That's what I was told. And the gentleman that brought me into Drip, when he told me that it was reopened, that's what brought me into Drip initially. And I had got in and I bought me two dogs, and I bought four pigs, and I put $200 onto the piggy bank. I bought some Drip BUSD and got into the garden, and I also got into Drip. And I watched every single investment fall. with the dogs. I think the dogs were at um, $30 or $40, and it takes 90 days to lock up your dogs. So I got in November, December, January, February. By the time February had came, the dogs were probably at $20, and it went up to $60. And by the time I locked it up and my reduction was finished, the dogs were lower than the price that I bought them at. The same thing with the pigs. I invested into the piggy bank, and my daily ratio started to deplete so large that now I'm not gaining any truffles. If I hydrate my piggy bank, it's just to feed the platform. Um, I've I've really been put in a position to where I cannot make any money on drip or the animal farm, and I have money in drip and the animal farm. I just really don't understand how we can go up from here. Um, if anybody has any ideas, feel free to hit me and let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I've got more projects. We got post drip that's dropping. Pre-sale just finished up. This is kind of the sediment that's going on now. A lot of people in drip had wanted Forex to fork over to post chain, and I was watching old videos and I thought that was in the works, but somewhere down the line Richard Hart and Forex started moving into different directions. And I listened to a video the other day about Richard Hart, and he was talking about the SEC trying to sue him. And there was this one part where he was talking about these scam protocols that are charging you 10% to get in and 10% to exit, and right then you're down 20% on your paper. To me, that sounded like a direct jab towards a certain area, but he never said a name, and he clearly has said that he does not say names because he does not want to breathe life into certain platforms so that people can go there and join those platforms. People have been wanting something different, and some fellow drippers came out with post drip. The pre-sale went pretty good. As you guys can see, someone tried to buy even more post drip, and it's at negative 66. So all of the post drip has been sold for the pre-sale. Launch is gonna go on August the 14th, which is my birthday. Yes. Turn up, you know how it is. I'm very intrigued about this platform. I want to see where it goes because the price of Pulse directly reflects the price of Pulse drip. If Pulse goes up, it could allow Pulse drip to skyrocket to uncharted territory. I could think if Pulse went up 2 zeros, Pulse drip could very well go up 2 zeros itself. I mean, I can't speak on it because I'm not a mathematician. Maybe I can holler at my boy Moonshot. He could do some of those mathematical equations and bless me with some true answers. I could try to punch some numbers myself, but I know that my brother is a teacher in math, so he can go ahead and crunch those numbers the best. But yeah, this is something to be very much looked at and anticipated. I think in the next few months, this platform could very well be the next face of DeFi. decentralized finance because it's very new on a new platform, uh, a new blockchain, as I would say, and there's new possibilities. Um, it's something to be apprehensive about. And it's a good apprehension. I don't think it would be a bad apprehension as long as the protocol can launch and it does exactly what it says it does. The mechanics are generally one of a kind. The only thing that it shares with Drip is the name. It has an anti-whale mechanic for all of you people who love to leech off of the system. I don't think you would like this system because it has certain things set up to keep people from stealing from the system. Now it does have a referral system, but they got rid of the round robin. It's just a straight referral. I believe the referrals is 5% of the initial deposit and compounds or something like that. But they have a garden. Their garden mechanics are totally different than the Drip garden mechanics. It will be PLS in and PLS out. PLS is Pulse. If you're not familiar with how to get onto Pulse Chain, you could try Portal X Swap. Change Now is great. I love Change Now. My boy Coach, he pushes a lot of Change Now, and I'm telling you, it's changing the game. Change Now. Well, that's about it, guys. You see, I've been talking for a while. My screensaver popped up on it, kind of destroyed the video a little bit, but you guys understand the idea that I'm trying to get at with this. I'm just looking for the way. We are all investors, investing our money, trying to find a way to the promised land. And I personally think that, it's better to spread your eggs out rather than to have them all in one basket. I try to get into different protocols to maximize my money and my income. I've just put a lot more of my money into Drip. And, that's why I took the time to talk about Drip. I would tell people don't really be worried about it. I would tell you, please still invest into Drip because it does have the mechanics of a great platform. Drip is one of those things where that it's safe. The claim button always works. The compound button always works. You can always sell Drip. You can always sell pigs. You can always sell dogs. Well, you can sell your dogs after the reduction, because if you sell it before the reduction, you're going to be very angry. But that's another conversation for another day. It does work. It works. Whatever you put on there, if you are mindful about your investment, you can always pull that money off. So to all the investors, have a good day. And to the next time that we talk, stay dripping.